Alright, well this is going to be a short video showcasing on how to emulate some Dreamcast on the Powkiddy X15, which is an old device that came out like 4 years ago when COVID started, and it was just around that time when I ordered this thing. It took like a month, and I think it was like a month and a half to get here to me, but whatever, that's irrelevant right now. But what matters is that I was giving this to my sister for her birthday because she loves Dreamcast. That's her favorite system, and this can emulate Dreamcast. So, I figured maybe I'll just show her how to use it, because it's kind of tricky in how to do it sometimes because the settings won't save. So I'm just gonna show her how to use it. So here we go. Okay, to power it on, this is your power button right here. This G button, don't worry about that button. That's how to map the buttons to, and a touchpad and stuff like that. You don't need to worry about this button. But this is your start and select. This is the volume rocker right here, up and down. It's volume. And here's your D-pad, and here's your analog, and of course the regular buttons, face buttons, and your shoulder buttons and triggers and stuff like that. Everything else you don't need to really worry about, except for the charging port. The charging port is right there, next to the USB-C, which is also for charging too, and transferring data. Well, you don't need to worry about that because it'll just charge. Anyway, so power it on. It takes about 45 seconds to a minute to boot up for some reason. It's running, its operating system is Android 7, so remember that. It's an old Android operating system by now, but it's still very good. It's not bad. And it has Wi-Fi, so I'll show you how to turn on the Wi-Fi. Well, you know how to use Android, so. But since this is a different system, it might look different. It might feel very different. Alright, it's gonna take a while. Alright, so it's booted up. Sometimes when it boots up, it will ask you it would ask you a question for the SD card if you want to use it for something like that, transfer or something like that. You just click cancel, and it'll go right into here. So here it's gonna automatically put you into game platform right here. This thing won't focus. What is wrong with this thing? So automatically you'll be in game platform, and this is how you operate. Down, you can use your D-pad or your analog, and you could scroll around, browse around. These are the emulators where it says Game Simulator. These are the emulators, and local game up here will be like Android games and stuff like that. And game platform is like other platforms for gaming and stuff like that. So you don't need to worry about that though, because I already installed all the emulators you need here. Here is the file manager, and this you don't have to worry about that. That's for unzipping files and stuff. I already did all that stuff. Gallery, that's your gallery, of course, the pictures and videos and stuff. Here's your apps. I already installed the apps you really need in here, unless you just want to install others. You could use Aptoide to do that, because this is like an app store. But you can't use Google Play Store, because this is not registered to Google at all. So there's no way you can use Google Play Store and download apps. So in order to download apps, you have to use Aptoide, right? Or you can just go to Google Chrome or just ask me, and I'll just do it for you. YouTube and Firefox, of course. Here is all your settings. You can still use your finger to operate around and move around. Here's advanced settings. Advanced settings, of course, is where you want to go to uninstall apps and stuff like that. Just get into your deeper settings, the Wi-Fi and stuff, display, your storage, accessibility, all that stuff. And this thing is barely focusing, which is driving me freaking nuts. Alright, now to go back, of course, your automatic Wi-Fi settings is right here. So you can either turn it on or off, or you can just scroll down right here, and the Wi-Fi is right there. And Bluetooth and stuff like that. Brightness, of course, you can mess with that here. Here's the brightness. Simple Android. You know how to operate Android. Other than that, here are the emulators right here that you want to the main thing you wanted to use on this. So this is the N64, right? It's M64 plus FZ. Come on, this thing won't focus. It's pissing me off. So here are these three right here are the Sega Saturn emulators. There's a helicopter passing by. What the hell? loud as shit. Hang on. Okay, so here are the Sega Saturn, like I was saying, after the chopper passed. This one right here is the one you want to use. Now, these two right here, just ignore these two. They're operating through the same system. So this is the one you want to use. It goes straight into it. Here's RetroArch, which you don't have to worry about. Oh, hey. You don't have to worry about RetroArch because really, you're not really going to use that. Here is the PlayStation ones. These are PlayStation. And this is Dreamcast right here. This is the main one you want to focus on right here, of course, because this is the one you want to play. It's called Reicast, the emulator. Come on and focus. Damn. It's called Reicast. So just click on that. I'm going to show you how to use Reicast so you can play some Dreamcast. Alright, now this is going to be a little tricky, so pay attention. Now, where it says local ROMs and stuff like that, I already installed your BIOS, so you don't have to worry about that, and all the stuff is there, but for some reason it doesn't save the rest of the settings that I keep putting, so you have to do it yourself if you want to do this. So go into settings, right? Now, where it says content location right here, just click add. Come on. Now go back one up here. Just click this, go back one. There's the SD card. Now click the SD card, and here's all the folders for your ROMs and stuff for the game systems that I installed. Now here is Dreamcast right here. Use this to scroll because for some reason it never wants to scroll with your finger. So use this to scroll right here, like a computer. You know, you put your mouse on it and drag it down. It's the same thing. Just use your finger and pull it down. Now go to Sega Dreamcast. Now click select current directory, because it's not going to show the ROMs here, so you're going to get confused if it doesn't show anything. But it will be there once you're done. So select current directory. Now leave it. Now don't touch anything else. Now go to where it says controls, because now you got to set the controls here, because for some reason it doesn't automatically do it, so you have to do it yourself. Right here where it says Android Jink Joy Play Game, right where it says that, see how it says B. That means it's the port is basically a second port. So you want to make it your first port, which is A, like the rest of them here. So just click this, click A, and then you're done. Bam, done. Now that you're done, scroll down. Remember to use this. Scroll down. Come on, or tap it like that. Now here's the ROMs. Here's all the games here. You got all your games. If you want more games, just let me know and I'll put more games in there. Why do I keep going all the way up? Alright, now here's Soul Calibur. I'm going to show Soul Calibur. Just click Soul Calibur, and boom. There you go. That's because I have the BIOS. Without that BIOS, it won't boot up. And now it's gonna run smoothly. Come on, focus, you piece of shit. Damn, I hate this camera. Alright. And the brightness of the damn light is ridiculous. It's so bright, that's what makes this camera look like shit too. Anyways. Alright, skip that. Arcade. Click. Press A. Alright. Well, now we're playing some Dreamcast. Here we go. You use the D-pad or the analog. Oh. She kneed me right in the face. That feels good. I like those. Oh, I like those. Do that again. Do it again. Alright. Yes, next. Fight. Hi. Say. Got him. Alright. You win. Alright, now to get out of this, if you want to get out and just scroll to the side, just like regular Android, hit back, and this menu will pop up. Here's where you could save. You could save your games wherever it is, and you could load it, and it will load right back to where it was. As the settings, and you don't have to worry about everything else. And to exit, just hit exit. Come on. And then you're done there. Then you could just select whatever ROM you want to get into, and then to back out of the emulator, just back out. And then close, to close, of course, you know how to do that stuff with the, you know, Android and stuff like that. So there you go. That's how you operate this. You can use this D-pad to move around, or the analog, or you can just use your finger because it's touchscreen. Alright, so that's it. That's for the Dreamcast. How to emulate Dreamcast on the Powkiddy X15 with using Reicast emulator. So if you get stuck using the emulator, just remember to go back in my video and just look at what I showed you there. Just hit rewind over and over until you're used to it and you'll know what to do every time. Alright? So there you go. Hope you like that. And bye bye.